Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Blue Raiders offense will get first crack at it today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
After the third down incompletion, the punt unit is on the field. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. The give to the back. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the shotgun, the inside give. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll start this drive going to the air. Firing to the right, complete. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Looking to throw on first down. Fires left. It's caught. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see it breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll keep it himself. Runs through a tackle. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass. It's Worthy. Makes the catch. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The option look. He'll toss it.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Got it, looking for the first down. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And here comes the punt team. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's got it. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the back. To the air on first down. Fires to the tight end. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking left. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. He'll try to take it back. The 20. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They're going to open this drive with a pass. They're working that left side. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll give it to the back. Fighting off the defender. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They bring the punter onto the field now. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Worthy. Get it out on the screen. What a cut. Now he's loose. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Red pass is complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Throwing right. He's got it. Turning it on. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Dropping back, it's Worthy. Steps away. Keeps it and gets the first down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And just unleashes one deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. There he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And, man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Rides the back on the option, the give. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. With the catch, it's Best. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's in goal. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They'll send the back in motion. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Best. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Gives it to the back on the draw. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Going for it all. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown. PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Kent State has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 21 to Rutgers. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. 2nd and very short here for the offense. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here.
He's going to throw deep right side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. they've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. He's going to run it. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a 4th down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And now this offense will take the field again. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on 1st down. The quick out. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The inside handoff. Still on his feet at the 45. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Still running at the 35. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. And the timing just a hair off. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And for the 2nd time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal, this one a 41-yarder. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw, it's Worthy. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Pressure coming. Quickly to the tight end. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Look out, he's got room. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. He completes the pass, but short of the sticks. Results the same. Here comes the punt team. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Got the quick completion. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He's got him. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The offense set for a 1st down play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's best. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Fires complete on the crosser. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the 1st half. clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. From the gun. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. To the air on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Offense, quick tempo. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Slings it downfield. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
Winning the turnover battle is so important, and you got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board.
Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. To the air, it's Worthy. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Connection to the right. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Gives it on the option. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's best. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. And after that 1st down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. Tries again to get it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it in. He goes into the end zone for the touchdown. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
And the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Worthy. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the tailback. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds this big tight end. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Out of the backfield, he's open. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's best. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Rice has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside this building that hosted Super Bowl VIII. They're up by 7 over San Jose State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Worthy. Still looking on the move. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The give on the inside. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. Powers through the defender. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Pulls and fires complete. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Dropping back, it's Worthy. He's got the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Here comes the Wildcat. Watch out here. Direct snap. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. From the gun, the ground game. Makes one man miss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. There he goes. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Now he's looking to throw it. Quick strike complete.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Quarterback on the keeper. To the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on first and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to get it in. Makes the catch and runs his way into the end zone for the touchdown. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Motion from the wideout. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Worthy. It's complete on the right side. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flips it out in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got the quick pass. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Gonna look downfield again. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking downfield on 1st down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself on the draw.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right, and having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. He'll do it himself. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Snap it to the back. Finding an escape route.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
That's caught. It's best. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. This time they'll go to the running game. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the back. Bulldozes his way through. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are...